Hello, welcome to Kiki Island. This is your host, Jason. And when hello, we need to do this. I need to do this because a lot of people, I've taught a lot of my friends how to get blowjobs, like how to give proper blowjobs, and I feel like it's time for me to impart this knowledge onto you, which I had did in my previous video called HIV/AIDS, but I'm going even further into detail this time. So, giving a proper blowjob can be hard because I first gave my blowjob at my first blowjob was at 12 years old when I was 12, and I was in the 6th grade. And I was going to school, and I felt like I was all that because the guy who I gave a blowjob to, his name was Boomer, and he was like the big. I know it was middle school, but he was the big jock on at the school and the football player. He had all the girlfriends, and he lived right up the street from me, and I was just a little like boy, like just thrown into this crazy school because I went to Hodges Mountain, and then I went to another school, and that school was super ghetto. And I was just like thrown into this world, and I was like, oh my god, he's so cute. And then one day we was riding the bikes, hanging out, flirting, and I went down on that, and he taught me a lesson, okay? So when I first started giving blowjobs, I would give it like this. So we're going to use this Worcestershire bottle as an example. So when I first started giving blowjobs, I didn't know what I was doing, so I'd be like, and there's nothing wrong with that technique, but it can get a little boring and tedious. So, as I was sucking his dick in the woods, he taught me a good lesson, and that was to use the suction in my cheeks. He actually taught me how to give a blowjob, which means he must have given one. So what I learned is if you can take your cheeks and suck them in to the point where you can have them touch, you know you on your way to giving a good blowjob. For example, pearl. Okay? You see how sucked in my cheeks were? When you do that, you're giving a sensation that, especially around the head, you always want to go for the head because that's where the most sensation is. So while I'm working my cheeks, I would advise you, while you're working your cheeks, I would also advise you to work your tongue. For example, this is the dick, okay? So my tongue is going to be on the back side of the penis. So, huh? So as I'm sucking it, I'm also making sure I'm continually licking the head, the back side of the penis, okay? So then you want to try to deep throat. Now, if you can't deep throat, I use a simple trick, and it's just called the hand. Simple. Jack suck is my term. Yes, jack suck, okay? I take my mouth. If the dick was this big, and I have seen a dick this big, okay, and it's humongous, okay, and it scares me. And one time, I couldn't breathe, almost choked on it. You don't want that happening to you, because I really thought I was gonna die, because he was on top of me. So this is my solution. You take the dick this big, okay? See how much I get of it in my mouth and how much my hand actually covers. So, now, sometimes you like to show off. Now, it's okay to show off sometimes. You want to show that you can deep throat, even though you know you really can't. If you want to just give that wow factor, this is my thought. This is my advice to you. You open up your esophagus, so to speak. You open up your throat. So, you want to make sure he's sitting up for this. Because when you do it like this, to me, it's a little difficult to really kind of super deep throat. It's better if he's laying flat on his back, so that way the dick is standing straight up, and you can just kind of go down at your own pace. So, for example, okay, to get a lot more in your throat. So those are a little bit of tips, and also the hands. The hands I found can be a great tool in aiding you to produce an orgasm on a guy. So I always go for these few techniques. I go for what's more in here? I go for the corkscrew, as I call it. Okay, just kind of round and round. I also just go for the tight grip, like I have a firm grip, and you just want to, and you just kind of working and working. Because it's this, you can do the soft, and you can do it fast, and you can do it hard. I mean, you can do it fast, you can do it slow. So